If you're looking for pain relief in your hands, wrists, maybe your arm or your elbow or your feet, you may just love this 3-in-1 heating pad I was gifted from Bob and Brad. I really love this brand. I love that Bob and Brad are real people, real physical therapists that have actually made it a mission to make really incredible devices, because this one has a lot going on. It not only has that wonderful heat to wrap around wherever you need it to be, but it also has vibration to provide massage, and then it has red light therapy. Specifically 660 nanometer red light and 850 nanometer near infrared light. The red light is specifically going to focus more on the surface, and that near infrared light is designed to go deeper. So those together are meant to provide more therapy, more circulation, more relief. And when you unbox it, this is how it looks. You have your USB-C to USB-A cord to charge it. And then it really is this simple top piece right here. The USB-C port is on the bottom. On the side, you have your various buttons. And then you can see how it works. The entire exterior of it is Velcro, so you can connect anywhere on it, and that really gives you a lot of flexibility of where you can attach this. And then where it's really meant to focus is right here, where you can see all of those LEDs where you're going to get that red light. Also, this is the heating pad and the massage pad. So it has everything in one. And it also comes with a manual and a really nice little quick guide here. So it's really fast to just turn on and go. And all you really do is turn it on, and then it's going to light up with everything you can do. You can tap on the mode button, and that's going to tap through your different options for heat. And it's in Celsius, which I'll see if I can switch that, but your options are 40, 45, or 50 degrees Celsius. And those are the equivalent of 104, 113, and 122 Fahrenheit. I am not seeing a way to switch those to Fahrenheit, so just so you know, they are in Celsius. And then if you want to turn on or off the red light, all you're going to do is hold down the button, the mode button, and those turn right on. And that's really clean. It really is just an on or off. And I can tell you right now, the heat is picking up so fast. I'm going to turn that off for now since I'm still holding this. And then your final one is the vibrations. And the vibrations actually have their own little button next to the power button. And if you tap that, it immediately goes into vibration mode, and the vibrations go up 3 levels. So you have low, medium, and high vibration. So you really can choose which ones you want. You do not have to have any on. So you can have every single one off. You can just choose one. You can do a combination. You can do all 3. And before I put this on, I do want to show that you can also take the strap off completely. That's really nice, so you can clean this. This is just kind of a nice, almost silicone exterior. And then this piece where the red lights are is a bit more of a fabric material, though I do think you could probably clean this with some rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, no problem, to keep this nice and clean. And then this piece right here, you could definitely hand wash. I would not throw this in a washer, especially with how Velcro-y it is. I imagine it could do pretty terrible things to your other clothing as well, but it's really nice that these come apart for easy cleaning. Now this automatically will turn off after 15 minutes just as a safety feature, and I really, really love that you can wrap it anywhere. It's actually larger than I expected it would be. It's very large on my little wrist, but I think it'll work really quite well here. I'm just gonna tighten it on. That's so cool. And I certainly could have put it more up on my hand. And remember that it's all where this is. So if I wanna focus on the interior of my wrist, I'd want to spin this really to get that exact focus of where you feel the pain, where you want the therapy. But I have been feeling it more along these back and along the edges. So I'm gonna have it right here. I'm gonna turn it on. Definitely want the heat, and I definitely want the red light. And I love that once it's fully wrapped, you really cannot see that red light at all. I can roll it up and you can see that it is on. and I can feel the heat immediately. It's really nice. And I also find that I could wrap this really tightly to also give myself support just from the physical wrapping itself. So it's giving me a lot here. Let me turn on the vibration too, just to try it all out. It feels so nice. It's really quite strong though. I would say personally, I would probably keep the vibration at level 1. And level 3 actually fluctuates. It's an in and out, so each level is just a little unique too. That's more focused. I wouldn't be able to work with it going on level 3, but if I was really needing that support, this is really, really nice. I'm gonna go back down to level 1, which is just a consistent low vibration. Now overall, I am really impressed with this. I love how it feels. I love how adaptable it is to where I'm having any issues, where I want to focus it, and that has all these options. This has a 1900 milliampere battery built into it, so it's going to give you 3 hours of runtime between charges. If you're using it on the more gentle options, if you have this running full tilt, it is only going to last about 60 minutes, so just keep that in mind. But that makes sense given how much power it's providing, all the options it's providing, and that it is just this small single device. I have a lot of red light therapy devices that I charge every time before I use them, and I use them only for 20 minutes at a time, so this is not surprising. I love, love, love the heat on it. It feels so good. I love that it's giving me specifically that near infrared light therapy that's going deeper, really working into wherever I want to work. And I also love, let me turn off that red light before I unstrap this, that it is actually large enough that I could work on the side of my knee, or right now I have really tight ankles from starting to run again and doing stairs after being a little too sedentary for a while. So this is going to be going on my ankles and I'm going to be swapping between them. Now all I really want is 2 of these. I am thrilled that I was gifted Bob and Brad's 3-in-1 heating pad, and I think you're gonna love this as well.